Your modern diesel is basically begging for a break, throwing a check engine light, blowing nasty black soot, and guzzling fuel like a massive tractor from the 70s. You grab your scan tool, plug it into the Obd2 port, and pull a code P2061, which indicates that your reductant injection air pump control circuit is running high. To fix this, we have to talk about how your truck cleans up its own mess. Modern heavy-duty diesels rely heavily on a selective catalytic reduction system to neutralize harmful exhaust gases. This system uses a specialized air pump to pressurize and inject diesel exhaust fluid, or DEFF, along with a precise mixture of air directly into the scorching hot exhaust stream. This chemical reaction is what allows your massive engine to run clean. Your powertrain control module constantly monitors the electrical voltage going to this critical supply pump. When the computer sees an abnormally high voltage reading on this control circuit, it usually means there is a completely open circuit, like a wire that has been completely severed, a connector that has been unplugged, or an internal break inside the pump motor itself. Because the truck can no longer pressurize the exhaust fluid, it completely disables the emissions system, throwing you into a severe limp mode and risking catastrophic damage to the extremely expensive catalytic converter. Your first diagnostic move should be a thorough physical inspection of the pump itself, which is usually mounted near the exhaust fluid tank. These pumps are absolutely notorious for failing internally. The seals wear out, causing the highly corrosive exhaust fluid to leak directly into the electrical motor housing, completely destroying the circuit board and causing that high voltage open circuit reading. Look very closely at the electrical connector plugging into the pump. If you pull it apart and see crusty white crystallization or green corrosion on the metal pins, the pump has leaked internally, and you will have to replace the entire unit. If the connector is completely dry and pristine, grab your digital volt ohm meter and verify that the pump is actually receiving a solid battery voltage and a clean ground from the engine computer. Test the wires while the computer is commanding the pump to turn on. If you have great power and ground at the plug, but the pump refuses to spin and build pressure, the internal windings of the electric motor have burned out.